Yeah, I think he really needs to understand the difference between practice and a game, and that's why tonight was really important. You know, one example that really stood out was in college football right now, when you make a big play, that 40 seconds clock starts, and it's the quarterback's job to get everyone down to the football. And, you know, sprint them down, move them down, push them down, so you can get lined up and still have time on the clock, so you're not behind it. You're not able to substitute when you have big yards and big gains. So he needed to do a better job of that. There's no question about that. I really liked the way he played in the second half. I thought the first half gave him a lot of experience. You can see his competitive spirit come out. You know, he wasn't happy with the interception, wasn't happy with the fumble. So what he did about it was just compete harder and try to execute better. You know, the post route at the end, touchdown to Dez, was probably as good a post route that he's thrown this spring. You know, threw it right on the line, hit him in stride. We can win games with throws like that.
I thought he was very intent on getting rid of the ball almost immediately. Is that the strategy going forward, or is that just something he's working on tonight?
It was in the first part of the game out there today. You know, we felt like we didn't want to let Bernard get going in the pass rush. We felt like the tight end, Mickey, could get open quick. He had some real good, easy, quick throws to Tutu, and then Dez had some good matchups. So it was kind of, you know, let's make sure that we're not getting sacks and getting negative plays early. But we're going to have to push the ball down the field. That's what we tried to do there in the second half was, you know, protect some throws up and throw it deep. And it was good to see us hit two big posts in the second half.
Particularly mending up on the running back board, but what does Tobias show you how hard he runs the ball when he got the opportunity?
Yeah, I still think Tobias doesn't really know how good he can be. You know, he's so strong, he's fast, he's starting to see things better. He can accelerate and break tackles. As long as he doesn't hesitate, I think he can, you know, hit the hole on time and be really, really effective for us. We just got to keep giving him carries and keep giving him the ball. And, you know, overall in spring, he had some really good scrimmages. I think he broke a long run in every scrimmage, so he has that speed that he can run through tackles and take it all the way. So it was good to see. You know, it's unfortunate that the trade didn't get to go, but this is how it is.
And as far as that, it just seems like anything that was up. I mean, it was like his routes were crisp, but he was almost like he was in fall camp.
Yeah, you know, he started slow in spring. I thought he got off to a slow start his first week and a half, and then we had a good talk, and he came back and just really, really worked hard. You know, worked harder on his routes, worked harder on his timing. Like I said, the thing that I think separates him a little bit from other guys is his ability to control his body, judge the football, and adjust to the football in the air. He did some great catches where, you know, some guys aren't that flexible and can't really open their hips and move their body like he can. And then he's got those great big gloves, you know, his hands are huge. So he should be a really good player for us.
How concerned can you be with depth at running back with so far left to go this whole season?
Yeah, I'm not really concerned about it. You know, Colin was out there in pregame, warming up, doing good, catching punts, you know, running with the football. He came up to me and said, "Coach, I want some plays tonight." So he's doing good. He's working extremely hard. Our strength staff and training staff have done a nice job with him. He's slimmed up, he's reduced his body fat. Day's doing well. He's going to be in really good shape. Trey Smith had a really good spring. And then Tobias is doing a nice job. The Berkeley kid had a really good spring. You know, it's great to see him. And he kind of stood out in testing. He had a great testing week and showed speed. You know, ran a way better 40 than I thought he would. And he just keeps getting better. And then we are going to need, you know, some help from the two guys we have coming in. They're both extremely explosive and faster than what we have on the field right now. But they got a lot to learn. And, you know, it's not just carrying the ball, it's protecting the quarterback and running routes. And so there's a lot about playing running back. But a lot of guys have been able to do it.
Some of those guys are just precaution not put them in there tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they have reasons not to be out there, but I think we'll be back healthy here when we get going in June.
And then just put
May 29th.
I know you mentioned Malik Staples. Is he still running that?
Oh, yeah, Malik, yeah, I forgot about Malik. He actually did a really nice job early in spring, and then he had a little ankle issue that he wasn't able to go tonight either. So I was impressed with some of the things he did in spring. He's big, physical, fast kid.
What have you learned about your tight end spot this spring?
I like him a lot. I think we, got 3 guys right now that can really play. They can do different things. They can line up next to the tackle and give us some power in the run game. They can line up in the backfield and play H-back and move around. They can split out and run routes and catch the ball, split out. So it gives us a lot of versatility and different formations that you can use with them in the game.
Chat that you had with Dez, was that more fatherly or less?
It was nice and fatherly, yeah. Put my arm around him, gave him a big hug. Right, Des?
Yeah.
One more for Coach, you get more comments. Once you get.
Oh, we got a lot of things, and we talked about this a little bit the other day. We have virtual reality that we'll put together some games and be able to go through, which is really cool. You get to look around and see the defense and see corners and a lot of film study. He'll get to run the off-season program and get everybody out there and throw and catch and get prepared and improve on his skills. I think his knowledge and his skills. Those are the 2 things we're going to focus on.
Coach, I know the weather changed tonight, but just talk about the week and last night and the golf outing today and how it was all kind of crammed in a little bit, but just a good week.
Oh, it was a great week. We had a really good week. We had good practices on Tuesday and Wednesday. Last night we had the function for the Petrino Family Foundation. That was a lot of fun. Had a great crowd. Guys had a lot of fun at the auction. And we had 2 flights go off today in the golf, one at 8:30 and one at 2. So it was nice, busy, fun. And then the game, a lot of people think we should keep the game on Friday night. So we kind of see if that's the best thing to do. And whatever the fans like and think's the best, I think that's what we do. I know people in Louisville like when the lights go on and it's dark outside and they can do a little pre-game. Thank you.